Gears of War 5 is just around the corner. Before we get on the hype train, we are going to rank all the Gears of War games from worst to best. Alright, starting off at number 5, we have Gears of War Judgment. That's all I'm saying, there was really nothing good about that game. Officially kicking off this list, we have the game that fits the number, Gears of War 4. This was the first new Xbox One game that was not a remastered version. We were all excited that we were finally getting a new game, and with the excitement came doubt on what the Coalition was going to give us. They did not disappoint. We were introduced to new characters, new enemies, and the campaign gave us some kick-ass bosses to fight. With a controversial ending, one that I personally liked, it made us look forward to Gears of War 5. Multiplayer modes were, they could have been better at launch. We had Horde mode and the game launched with 9 maps. The Curse of the Gnasher followed this game, and doing 50 consecutive waves of Horde got boring after a while. Microtransactions were also included. The Coalition addressed these issues with updates. Let's hope they bring this formula to the upcoming Gears. At number 3, we have Gears of War 2. Now I know this is one of people's favorites, and if I wasn't being fair, I would put this game at number 1. But let's step back and see why it's number 3 on my list. The long wait for the follow-up of the success of the first Gears was finally released in 2008 to challenge Call of Duty and Halo 3. It gave us one of the best campaign moments in the Gears of War trilogy. This game came out when I had no life and I had too much time in my hands. Too much time to unlock every achievement in the game. This game introduced Horde, a variety of game modes, and some of the best maps in the series. But if we dig down into the multiplayer, my god, the online was terrible. The character movement was too slow, people were lag switching, we glitched through doors. Let's not forget, this was the rise of the melee. All of this turned off a lot of new players who went back to play Call of Duty. It was a missed opportunity to capture new audiences. But let's go to the game that was able to capture the audience's attention. At number 2, we have Gears of War 1. I remember seeing the Mad World trailer at movie theaters for this game. This was supposed to be the Halo killer. Were they able to kill Halo? No, it was more of a knockdown. But this game brought the third-person gaming experience to a new level. The executions, the gore, and the campaign was all there, and it was all fun. But again, some games were laggy. If you had a bad connection, people had the host advantage, and if the host was getting wrecked, he could just quit and we would all lose our kills towards the achievements. Let's not forget getting down 3 times with that sniper. But here's something that will go down in my book as number 1. You guessed it, Gears of War 3. This game was meant to wrap up the whole Gears of War trilogy. Now I had a hard time trying to decide if this game really belonged in the number 1 spot. As always, I like to step back and look at the bitch as a whole. It had a good campaign, the running and the character wasn't as slow as Gears 2, Horde was polished, and they fixed the connectivity issues that the previous 2 games had. It gave us an overall balance with multiplayer weapons and maps. Overall, this game was polished, although I didn't like Marcus's dad trying to give us the message of living your life to the fullest.
Live your lives to the fullest when this is over. Promise me you'll all do that. No regrets, no looking back. And live for me.
Well, that's my list. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. I'll talk to y'all next time when I have time to make another video.